Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good day to all. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Amiruddin Kamsin, Acting Director of the University Malaya Center for Continuing Education. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the University Malaya. I wish to congratulate each of you. First, on having secured your university place, and second, for having the good sense to choose to study in the University Malaya. The University Malaya puts the student at the center of everything it does. Your experience here at UM and your success is important to each and every member of the staff who works here. Your arrival at university marks a new chapter in the story of your life, but this chapter is a bit different. The preceding chapters were largely written by others, your parents, guardians, families, teachers, and the like. Now you will be the principal author of the next chapter. You have the opportunity to determine the directions, the plot, and the tempo of your story. This can seem as daunting as it is exciting, as challenging as it is empowering. But the great thing is that you are doing something that you have chosen to do, not something that was chosen for you by others. And while you are here at UM, you will have the opportunity to learn new things, acquire new knowledge, develop new skills, and enhance your personal attributes in profound ways that will equip for life after university. At the same time, you will make new friends who will become your friends for life, with whom you will share memories of your University Malaya days for many years to come. For the next few weeks, you are likely to be bombarded with information, and I am conscious of the dangers of adding to information overload. Nevertheless, I wish to share few pieces of information with you during this session, especially on remote learning. About remote learning, during the pandemic, which began since last year, most of us, either willingly or not, have already experienced the new norm in the delivery of teaching and learning through various online platforms such as Google Meet, Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams, and other similar platforms. Even most of teaching and learning activities in UM and all other universities and schools are now fully conducted via online platform. With this in mind, UM positively feels that this has opened up great opportunities for more candidates to pursue quality programs, either the undergraduate or postgraduate levels offered by the university. It also opens up a virtual space for the university through remote learning to meet the high demand from candidates to pursue their studies at University Malaya every year. In fact, many educational institutions abroad have already taken advantage of this opportunity by offering various modes or methods of virtual learning, which will be believed will be the future in the delivery of teaching and learning. So RL is where students enroll in a conventional program but not physically present in a traditional classroom environment. Students will be attending classes remotely from home or off campus based on the lectures schedule, along with students who study conventionally on campus. RL uses the methods as currently implemented during the pandemic and requires a dedicated electronic platform to handle this, such as Spectrum, Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and other similar platforms. There are many benefits of RLs. First, flexibility, where it allows students to earn degree without living near a college or college campus or without the hassles of travel. So you can study at the comfort of your own home or basically anywhere. And what you basically need is a decent computer or laptop and the internet connection, which nowadays has already become a necessity. Second, quality. The quality of programs offered through RLs is equivalent to the conventional programs offered on campus. All programs offered are fully accredited by MQA. Third, affordability. Fees of RL programs are very much affordable compared to conventional programs offered by most of other private universities. Last but not least, ability to self-discipline. Fees of RL programs are very much affordable compared to conventional programs offered by most of other private universities. Preparation as remote learner. Course registration. RL students must refer to the university rules and regulations in matters related to course registration. For part-time program, students must register a minimum of one course in each semester and may have up to a maximum of 14 credits in a semester. For full-time program, students must register courses according to the program study plan with a minimum of 14 credits in a semester. Students are required to register for their courses at the beginning of each semester within the duration specified by the University Malaya. Failure to register for the courses within the stipulated time will result in students not allowed to attend classes and leads to the terminations of its registrations. Change of program and mode of study. Students may apply to change the mode of study from RL to a full-time conventional mode. You are required to consult your faculty before applying for change. For course withdrawal, subject to the minimum credit requirements, students may withdraw from any course which they have registered in the current semester within the prescribed duration. A student who withdraws from all courses may apply for deferment of the study, subject to the university rules and regulations. Next, in terms of teaching and learning, so there are many teaching and learning methods that will be used throughout the program or course. First, lecture and tutorial. The students will be following the same lecture, tutorials, or other teaching and learning activities as attended by other students on campus, but fully online on virtual platform. In terms of course participations, students' participation is calculated from attendance of lecture sessions, synchronous, and student involvement in discussion according to weekly learning schedule. Students are advised to contact the instructor or program coordinator if they encounter problems related to completing their assignments. In terms of learning materials, all learning materials including recorded lecture, notes, and continuous assessment will be provided for all students in our e-learning management system called Spectrum. In terms of learning management system, the LMS via Spectrum allows students to access course materials, learning schedule, announcements, and communicate with peers and course instructor. All teaching and learning activities will be conducted within this platform. including live video conferencing sessions, accessing pre-recorded videos, audios, discussions through the forum, online quizzes, and assignment submissions. And for the academic research project, for postgraduate program, depending on the course requirements, students who have successfully completed all taught courses can progress to the academic research project. It requires students to undertake projects independently, and a supervisor will be assigned by the University Malaya. Assessment. For the course assessments, like other students on campus, RL students also need to complete a formative assessment of either assessments, tests, quizzes, or other assessments set by the lecturer throughout the course period as scheduled. Lecturers will also conduct summative assessments either in the form of final examinations or assignments, projects to assess students' overall understanding and to ensure the achievement of course learning outcomes. For the examinations and proctors, some courses may require proctored online examinations that is overseen by an appointed proctor who supervises the student during the examinations. Adapting to being RL student. First, know the expectations. So your course will be fully synchronous online. Hold yourself accountable for attending the scheduled classes and work you need to complete. And then you also need to communicate with your lecturer. So you can reach out via email to your lecturer and ask if there's anything you can do before the course begins, and touch base ever so often. Be sure the expectations are clear, and if not, don't hesitate to reach out to them with questions. Staying engaged. To be a successful distant learner, you need to remain engaged throughout the whole course. Engage in the discussions, read your emails, ask questions, and be an active participant in the course. You also need to establish a functional workspace, so you have to have a designated study space that is free of distractions so you can focus on your work. And last but not least, manage your time wisely. Like other students studying on campus, you will need to follow the schedule and manage your own studies yourself and be disciplined enough to stick to it. Be sure to follow your syllabus and be active in discussion so that you don't miss out on any due dates or deadlines. Set aside time to participate in the class and work on your coursework. In terms of student responsibility, there are a couple of things that students are required to comply with rules and regulations. Students must register for the course at the beginning of the semester, pay the tuition fees, and practice academic integrity during the studies. RL requires that you use a computer with the internet connection equipped with basic software, or may require additional software to fulfill the core syllabus. Thus, the responsibility of the RL students constitutes updating personal details, including current home and email address, and contact details like home, office, and mobile phone number, contacting the online course administrator within the first week of registration, and visiting the RL portal for course details. Be alert to attend the RL classroom and to participate in discussion according to the course schedules. Abide to the course requirements and deadline as scheduled. You need to use calendars, apps like Google Calendar, and set reminder for your convenience. Be aware that class schedule and deadlines posted are in accordance to Malaysian local time. It is the responsibility of students to translate this to their own time zone. Checking course websites and your emails for updates and messages on regular basis. You also need to keep soft copies of all work submitted. Also, please ensure appropriate internet access to enable you to participate in the course. You also need to have a backup plan for technical emergencies such as hard drive crashes, loss of internet connectivity, or other computer malfunctions. And you also need to understand UM guidelines, policies, rules, and regulations that is applicable to you. For the technical requirements, which include hardware and software, first, computer and internet access. As an online learner, students must have access to a personal computer with a good internet connection. This is to ensure that you can participate in lectures through video conferences as well as to watch recorded lecture videos and to access learning materials provided in the online platform. In terms of computer requirements, we can have basic hardware and basic software. For the computers, there is no official quota when it comes to RAM or CPU speed, but we would recommend a processor speed of 2.0 GHz with 4 GB of RAM as a minimum requirement, and it should be mobile. And for the mobile devices, you need to allow you to receive tweets, emails, instant messages, and updates to your social networks. They can also help you download MP3 files or course lectures. And for the microphone, speaker, headset, it is worthwhile to invest in a good headset so that you can listen privately. A microphone lets you to participate in class, meetings via Zoom, Google Meet, etc. And for the basic software, you need to have operating system which is up-to-date operating system. It is a requirement for many online programs. So Windows 7 or higher are usually acceptable. For Mac users, so you will need system 10.6 or higher. If you are not sure which operating system you have or whether it is compatible, please contact your enrollment advisor. For other software, you might need to have Microsoft Office, includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, Access, and you also need to have Adobe Acrobat and also browser plugins like Zoom, Flash, QuickTime, Windows, Media Player, Real Player, etc. And for the computer skills, so you need to have basic computer skills and also to have digital communications, and you have to have skill in web search and also in terms of collaborations. So for the basic computer skills as an online learner, you will be communicating and collaborating with your instructors and classmates in a variety of ways. Most frequently through writing, hence you will need basic skills or email writing and application and Microsoft Office software, especially Word, Excel, and PowerPoint to perform required tasks and assignment. So for the digital communication, you need basic set of computer skills to function effectively in online course in order to communicate with the instructor and classmates either through discussion forums, email, and video conferencing or chat platforms. So you will need to use proper etiquette skills when communicating online. For example, you need to use full sentences, avoid sarcasm, and using emoticons. These skills also apply to email communication where you will want to be clear and succinct. And for the web search, it's important to know how to do a web search. So as an online learner, you need advanced web search skills to be able to obtain gather information that is relevant to your work or study. And for the collaborations, most courses require some form of online interaction among students in small teams, face-to-face, where you will be collaborating with your RL or on-campus classmates for group projects and assignments. The aim is basically to provide applications of core concepts, builds knowledge, and provide learners with skills that allow them to view problems and situations from different perspectives. In terms of student support and services, first, in terms of the library, so there's a link which provides our distant learner access to a wide range of online library resources, which include online databases, e-journals, and e-books. Students may also access our large collection of research databases via the link provided here. So you need to log in using your UMID credentials. So for the one-stop student portals, the University Malaya Academic Portal, or MAYA, is the portal that links you to important information, including admissions reports, fees, statements, and exam results. So in this case, students are required to register for courses and examinations every semester through the portal using their UMID. So when you log in, so you will be able to see a dashboard which contains options to view various functionalities. Third, in terms of UMRL Help Desk, so our Help Desk provides administrative and academic supports, as well as liaising with students with relevant departments at the university in matters related to administration, studies, finance, and technical assistance. So you will find details of our help desk at the links given here. So for the email services, so students will receive an official student email, Siswa Mail. Official and important information will be sent to your Siswa Mail address, and students are encouraged to check this email account regularly or daily throughout the semester. So you may log in to your account through the Gmail platform and use your username. And for the counseling, so the counseling services, including academic or personal, are provided to support you throughout your studies. So please visit our counseling services page at the link given here. So in terms of fees, students with outstanding fees will not be able to register for the subsequent semester, and the payment of fees should be made through University Malaya Academic Portal MAYA at https://maya.um.edu.my, and students need their UMID and password to log into the system and choose to pay either through bank transfer or credit card. And fees are not refundable unless stated otherwise in the university rules and regulations. Processing and registration fees are not refundable under any circumstances. Students are advised to check their account statements at MAYA portal and to keep their online payment details as proof of payment and record for record keeping. Graduations. So a student will be awarded a degree upon fulfilling the requirements for the program of study as stated in the University Malaya rules and regulations. So for the convocation ceremony, the convocation ceremony will be held at UM campus, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Students and family members are welcome to visit the University Malaya to celebrate their success as well as to meet fellow graduates. The week of welcome or WOW program is designed to help your transition to the university. Find out more about it and get involved in the activities. So to contact us, you can send to this address, or you can also visit our portal and give a call at the number provided and email provided. So to recap, take responsibility for your learning, make the most of your time at UM, and embrace different. The university is a melting pot. You have come from different backgrounds and communities that pursue your ambitions as students. In a large city institution, it can be tempting to stick with the familiar, and that is especially true with respect to the people with whom you associate. But it will be a lost opportunity to stick with your own all the time. Embrace difference. Get to know people who are different to you. It could be someone from a different part of the country, or from another country, or of a different ethnicity, a different religions, who has different views to you, or who has different interests and perspectives. You might or might not change up as a person by embracing different, but you will get a better understanding both of yourself and of those who are different to you. Knowing others and understanding others will help you develop as tolerant individuals. And with those few words, I wish you a very success at the University Malaya, and I'm confident that you will find it an immensely rewarding experience. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum, and very good day again to all of you. Thank you.